Isn't it handy, you know, to have Phil Thomas and Slim Whitler back in this side? Two great on-the-field leaders.
That midfield, we were a bit short on a couple of weeks ago, and that's really strengthened up that midfield.
I think so, yes.
So it's 4 goals, 327 by Morris, 2 goals, no points, 12.
I can see down in the crowd the Gladiator down there. He'd love to be out there, I'm sure, the Gladiator.
Lovely punch out then by Josh McGrath. Ben Nico giving chase.
Nicholson and Bowen. Bowen picks it up. Handball's over. He's
lovely
hot.
Tackle.
Great work there by the
free kick. No.
Bo Morris player on the bottom of the pack, I think was Matty Hanrahan. Yes, the
Good
clown.
Pressure. Good pressure footy by
the
Bowen.
Crusty crustacean. And he gets up after that rugged fitness test on Thursday night. And he goes up, gets the tap down. Bowen gets the kick. Whitler. Looking good, Jim Whitler. Comes onto the good knee.
Up the Hanrahan.
Kicks towards Hanrahan. A good hand in there by...
We needed someone roving then, we didn't get him.
Number 59,
that's
Bob.
Bob again. Bob's got the ball.
Keep going, Carcass. Weak shepherd there by number 20, who's Landry. One of the Landrys.
McManus.
Great work, McManus, on the bottom of the pack, and he'll get the free kick.
Gonna switch it? No.
Spider, he's got to come out towards Phil Thomas. And should hold. He needs something up there from Rooster. He goes... It's not a bad kick on the left, but taken by Angus, the captain.
A bit late on Phil Thomas than I thought, Pete.
Yeah, bit rough. Man in front, it's got to be. Yes, great umpiring there. He was in a perfect position there, the man in white.
I thought he might have played a Peninsula, but there was definitely the man in front, over to Whitler.
He's got a beautiful cue ball head on him too. Jono Holt
here we go,
territory.
Ben Nicholson. He's got the run. He's on the run. Into King. Here comes. King, he's got it.
Great mark.
I think you should kick it from there. 30 metres out.
I think so. Well, he had no problem with the distance out here before, and I thought he would have been close to 50 out. He's a bit closer this time, but it's a...
There's Rooster going back to full forward. He shouldn't have any trouble with the distance. It'd be a matter of accuracy, I think.
He's on a pretty severe angle for the distance. He kicks. It looks like it could be a behind. And the Rudy lookalike signals one behind. Bo Morris, 4-4-27 to Peninsula. 28, sorry. 4-4-27. Jeez. two goals straight.
It was a late night, wasn't it?
Extremely low. I haven't been to bed yet, Peter.
Oh, lovely grab by Rooster.
Sean Rooster Hanrahan. Free kick, though. Goes to Simon Fairbanks. He kicks towards Brooke King. He sets himself and he takes the mark. Geez, he's looking good.
Took that easy. He took it very easy. Good, excellent mark.
I tell you what, the Peninsula hierarchy wouldn't like the look of Brooke King so far.
No, I think it's a good decision to play him full forward.
Yeah, well, if I look down on my stats sheet here, that's 7 marks to King in the first quarter.
And about 4 more touches, and I think a couple of assists.
Yes, done very well. Wouldn't be far from siren time.
Directly in front, and I think he's pinged it.
It looks like a goal from here.
Quarter King and Bo Morris, 5 goals, 4, 34. Hey, 2 goals, 0, 12 behind.
Must have learned something at the casino last night. Great work by Simon Fairbanks there. He was hard at the pill. Great mark by Sean Rooster Hanrahan, but not paid because the free kick was there anyhow. Russell Blackmore running water. He's done a great job all year with the running with the twos.
We've got a few notable water boys and ladies today, I think, haven't we?
It's
Yassi
great.
And Russ and Julie, Louise.
Julie, Louise. They've been great all year.
But Nicky Mack's legs. What do you think? There we go. Into the. He's caught.
Number 11 was one of the Landrys. I don't know, they haven't got first names down here. Spider hands it. That is bull. I was about to say an expletive there, but I was...
we would have had the beep going in, I think.
Yes, on feet. Told them not allowed to swear, so...
Must be silent.
Takes out most of my vocabulary. Raging at the back with the fist. Great fist. Warren Smith gets a hands out.
Handball.
The Carcass with Bob. Carcass works hard, does well. Sherman hot. The hands again. Great work.
handball.
Adam Robury. Spider should have gone. Stick with the left. The hands to Tomo. He's hot. Jono Holt's got to go hard here.
Got two there.
He's got to go hard here. It's got to be a free kick to Jono Holt. I don't think the man in white likes him at all.
Thank you very much. Yes, Benny must get it.
Very undisciplined play by Angus, the captain there. Jono Holt deserved a free kick. He's been a bit stiff with the free kicks.
Looking for Sean Hanrahan.
He's up. The man at the back hands it towards Angus. He's hot.
That was deliberate. I'd say
and
that's deliberate.
Oh, definitely. Although I did have a bit of blurred vision from the tripod.
I think we might have a few bit of altercation with the opposition commentary team in a minute.
Oh, I don't think so.
59, is that Bob again?
I'm actually looking pretty scary. Play on, he's paid the advantage, and...
Oh, he was caught. Angus is in it again. And it's a ball up on the wing on the grandstand side.
Phil Thomas looks like he's coming off. He's holding...
Shoulder again.
No, he's holding the other shoulder. He's holding the other arm up. I don't know.
And McLaurin handballed it beautifully then to...
Mark Hall keeps his feet. Ben Nicholson works hard with him. Mr. Used gets the ball out towards the boundary.
And that's Mickey.
Tommy McNicholas gets the hands over to Vaughan, just on the ground. He played very well 2 weeks ago. King, he needs support. He doesn't get it.
Where's Maloney?
And the handball goes out of bounds and we'll have another throw in, Peter.
I think the idea is...
This has got to be the longest quarter I've ever seen in my life. As I...
Did we miss quarter time somewhere, Pete? Whether the... Oh, there it goes. And
I knew it was coming sooner or later.
Quarter time at Mordialloc in the 1995 Grand Final of E Division South. Beaumaris 5 goals, 434. Peninsula 2 goals, 12 behinds. Well, we need some expert commentary now, quarter time. Pete, what do you think we grab someone from the crowd?
I think we should get someone up here. Dave Wright looks like he could be a go to climb up the ladder.
He make up ladder, would he?
Are we back on? Get ready to bounce the ball for the start of the second quarter. Hanrahan and Atchison. Big left fist from Atchison. Whitler at the bottom of the pack, works hard. The ball could be balled up again, I think. Yes, and we'll have a bounce. Mickey Mack flashing off those beautiful legs again.
Well, distracting, aren't they, Pete?
Oh, quite sexual. Matty Hanrahan
Lovely
gets
knockout.
a good knockout.
And
Munster.
Munster had it, number 8 for Peninsula.
Angus. Bennett kicks the ball. Jono Holt. Could have been just about play on, but he was.
Looked like
he'll go back, and
on his left foot, Pete.
He's a beautiful kick of a footy. I don't want to put the Mozza on him or anything, but they need someone down there, I think.
Who got that ball out there? I missed that.
It was Ian Bennett.
And Munster, between Munster and Bennett, we've combined very well.
Similar type players, very hard at the bottom of the packs. Jono Holt. This will be a handy one for the Sharks. Skews off the side, and a mark taken there by Landry, one of the Landrys, C. Landry. We'll call him Chris. Kicks high, that's not the ball they wanted. Punch from behind was from Sherman, good discipline. Picked up by Franks, kicks towards Josh McGrath territory, and we'll have another throw in. Right on centre wing.
Centre wing, outer side of the ground.
The throw in. Hanrahan and Atchison. Hanrahan gets the tap. Went towards Nugget. Picked up by Vaughan, handballs, but the ball's beaten him over the line, and we'll have yet another throw in over the other side of the ground. Just getting a few stats, that boundary umpire. The ball's thrown in again. Whitler picks up, handballs to Vaughan. Vaughan was dispossessed. Bennett kicks the ball long towards Rooster territory. Play on, they say. Maloney, he needs the bounce. He doesn't get it. Frank's handballs out towards
Farrow.
Truitt,
Oops.
number 40. Great work by Nugget there. Matty Hanrahan picks up the ball and then drops it, and we'll have another throw-in over the other side of the ground.
A bit of pity then. Maloney could have had the run of the ball. It would have.
Yeah, if it had bounced up, I would have backed him from there. He's opportunist, goal sneak. The ball down towards Fairbanks. He handballs out to Vaughan. Vaughan he's a beautiful kick of a ball, but it goes to Franks. It wasn't the desired option, I don't think.
Straight over Maloney's head.
Franks kicks high again. The punch from behind is needed by McManus.
Lovely pick up by McLaren.
McLaren towards
Hall, off the ground by Peninsula, forcing into the half-forward line. Lovely smother.
Number 62, he's not in there either. We'll call him Frank. And we will have a bounce. The Beaumaris players calling for a holding the ball decision, but the umpire wasn't on it.
Good passage of play by Peninsula, forcing into their half-forward line.
Yes, but they've been doing it pretty scrambly every time they go towards the goals. We'll have another throw-in.
Seems to be our on-ball players are getting on top.
Yes, about 30 metres out from Peninsula's goal in front of the scoreboard. The punch comes back towards Matt Hanrahan. Don't know who was in the ruck there.
Simo?
Free kick to Fairbanks. Definitely no. Scary decision, that. And we'll have another bounce. A lot of bouncing and a lot of throwing in going on here.
Crusty.
Great tap out towards Whitler. Whitler still in possession. Jostles with McMahon. And we'll have another bounce. The ball goes up. Hanrahan. Big fist bite. Goes straight to Sherman. Sherman towards Vaughan. Vaughan was caught out of... Caught out there when the ball went over his head, and he did slip. Whitler chips in. Atchison was hard at the ball. Bennett picks up the ball. Whitler's gone. I hate to say it. Whitler's gone. Knee. Yes. Wrong. It's his knee. Yep, he's gone. I think he's gone. Hang on. He put the hand straight up, but it doesn't look good for Jim Whitler. It's his bad knee. Be a big loss. Gary Nicholson calling for Richard Maloney to go onto the ball. It's loose out here to number 62. Frank, I think I called him. I'll still call him Frank. Sherman chips in and holds the mark. And that's got to be 25, umpire.
For a minute there, I thought the umpire was playing it the other direction.
Oh, they've got to get consistent, these blokes.
Just Maloney.
Maloney does well to get the fist on the ball. The handball comes back to Frank. Picked up by Bowen on the left foot. Well done by Maloney. Jim Whitler coming off the ground, and skinny Nico to come onto the ground. Neil Van. Rooster sets himself. Couldn't take the mark. Simo hard at the ball. Punches out towards Van. Jono Holt hard at it. Picked up here by McMahon. McMahon on the left boot. Towards Josh McGrath territory to punch. Munster handballs towards Carcass. Tommy McNicholas hard at it. Should have probably gone the tackle. Frank gets thrown out of it by Spider.
A bit blatant, that one, I think, Pete.
Yeah, McManus may be a bit frustrated there. And
62
geez,
Bob.
They didn't pay the 25. Mark Hall didn't.
62 Bob in the old language.
Yeah, it's number 59's Bob and 62 is Frank.
Here comes Tagger coming.
Great work by Mr. Used, and we'll have a throw in on
well, that's
the pavilion side of the ground.
Severe loss to Beaumaris.
Yes, it was always going to be a risk playing him. He was keen, but he looked good out there
good,
to start with.
I didn't see it happen myself, did you?
Yes, I saw it happen, and as soon as I saw him down, I thought, that's it. Simo gets the handball out. Ben Nicholson chases hard. Picked up there by Johnson. He's got the Johnson out again. McManus is hot. He gets tackled. He goes again. He just about throws it out to Mark Hall, who switches play towards Matt Hanrahan. The handball was on, but he dummies well. Kicks the ball. One of two players could have marked it there. McNicholas takes it. Handballs to Munster. Munster, Josh McGrath goes down, but he's up again. They're hard at it, these guys. Number 11 was Landry. Gets it over to Franks. And loose over the other side is
Bob again.
Frank. No, that's Frank. 59's Bob. McManus is down. McManus is down. Will he be up? It's a behind to Peninsula. McManus down. He's getting up. He's pretty tough, Spider. Also, Warren Smith. Well, let's hope he doesn't get back up again.
He looks a bit groggy, Warren Smith.
Well, I feel a bit groggy.
McManus is coming off. Goes to the blood rule, I think.
I'm sure he'll be all right, but he bounces up pretty well, McManus. He's a hard man. Looks like... Yeah, it's the blood rule.
Yes, he's got... Oh, he's got a... cut across the top of the head. His blood all over.
Yeah, I think so.
Jimmy Whitler's walking. He's coming back on.
Jim Whitler back on. I rode him off a bit early there, I think.
Back to the forward pocket. Well, play's held up at Mordialloc in the second quarter. About 10 minutes in the second quarter. Well,
I tell you what, it's great.
It goes off for the blood roll.
It's great to see. Great to see Jim Whitler bouncing back up again. It might have been not as bad as it first looked, I think. The handball was from McNicholas, put Tagger Hall under pressure. Bowen snaps. Could be a goal to the Pirates. I think it is, as the water boys rush onto the ground. Plenty of water going out there. Good opportunist goal there from Bowen.
Yes, it's a good, excellent snap from about the centre half forward position.
Looks a handy player, Bowen.
So Balmoral still lead, 5 goals, 434 to 3-1-19.
Whitler down at full forward now, and he's moving a lot freer than when he came off.
King to centre half back.
Might be just for this quarter, we never know. The punch comes out from Hanrahan. Vaughan goes towards Richard Maloney. He was wrestled out of it. Jim Whitler goes off the ground.
Maloney's down.
Maloney down.
Looks like he's hurt.
He'll bounce back up again. I think he's just copped a knock to that head again. He copped one a few weeks ago. In the neck, I'm pretty sure, 2 weeks ago, Peter.
That's right, but can't afford to lose.
But he seems all right. I suppose with Richard Maloney, if you're going to hit him anywhere, I suppose in the head would be the go, because you couldn't do much damage up there. Sorry about that, Peter.
Didn't actually understand that one, Pete.
Jono Holt swings around. This would be a great goal if he could whack this in. Slim 2-on-1, and the mark taken there, it's Chris Landry. We'll call him Chris. It's got C. Landry here in the record. He's on the left boot. He kicks the ball high. They've been doing that a lot, the Peninsula boys. 3 of them fly against each other. McNicholas, Sherman picks up the ball. That was Frank. Bennett hard at it. He's always on the bottom of the packs and gets the free kick.
Well done, Benny.
It just goes to show you get the reward for going in for the ball. First at it. First use of the footy. Geez. Built like a brick toilet. Kicks the ball long. Sherman up high. Great mark, Mr. Nude.
Straight in front. Straight in front.
I tell you what, if the Sharks win this, I don't reckon he'll have any clothes on tonight.
I think you might be right there, Pete. And a straight through the middle.
Great work there by Sherman.
40 to 3-1-19.
It looks like Whitler coming back off. Yeah, we don't want to...
He might have a rest for a quarter, I think.
Yeah, I think so. You know. Phil Thomas coming back on the ground, which is a good sign for the Sharks.
There's a few injuries there now, Pete. There's Tomo.
Yeah, well,
Macca
I think the main thing with McManus is just to clean up the blood, and hopefully, they may have to stitch him up, but knowing Spider, I'm sure that he'd be keen as mustard to get back out there. Krusty goes up, the big left hand from Atchison. He gets a handball to it. Van in hard. Good work, Skinny Nico. Jono Holt hard at the footy again.
And that was Johnson getting the ball out to the wing position for Peninsula.
Eddie Munster, Captain Courageous. Oh, and it looked like they might have played it against King. I reckon that's a bit stiff. I reckon the Shepherd was well within 5 metres of the footy. I think it's Bowen. Kicks to, gets a hand in well there, Nugget. They switch it around. Switches onto the left, looking in the Warren Smith direction, and the mark taken, and hopefully not 25 metres. It looks like Bowen again. He kicked a good one earlier in this quarter, and I don't actually know where he's playing, but he may have to be stopped as Gary Nico has a bit of a look there, and Bowen kicks his second. So Warren Smith and Bowen, the only two multiple goal scorers for Peninsula at the moment. We have Brooke King with 4 for Beaumaris, Jonathan Holt with 1, and Mr. Nude, Paul Sherman, with 1. So they're not out of this by a long shot. It's only early stages. Beaumaris have had a lot more of the footy as Brooke King goes back down to full forward. And I suppose that's really a spot where you'd want him.
A lot of changes being made by the Beaumaris coach.
Switching around. Matty Hanrahan, great tap. He's definitely passed that fitness test as Bennett comes through. But the mark taken there by Angus, I think the captain. Yes, Angus. The switch is on, but he doesn't go it. And a 25-metre penalty. Jono Holt having a bit of a push and shove with a Peninsula play. Ugh, sorry, I burped. I thought I was going to spew.
We don't want any technicality on us just at the moment, please, Pete.
Especially not on the microphone. As the ball goes out towards Marcus Hoyne. He gets the handball towards Skinny Nico. Vanny taps the ball along. Good work by Vaughan. Thomas works hard. Jono Holt doesn't get the right bounce. Angus does. Angus kicks towards Warren Smith. Drops the mark. Drops what he should have taken. Could have been a free kick there to McNicholas. Sherman hard at the footy. Ben Nicholson in pursuit. Just about gets him.
Nico, you should have grabbed them.
That was McLaurin and Josh McGrath. Vanny needs to pick up and get the quick handball over. It's a good bounce. Mark Hall gets it back to Vanny. Vanny handballs back to his captain, Eddie Munster. Kicks towards Maloney. Maloney still hard at the footy. And they're on the bottom of the pack there.
His name on that one, Maloney.
Maybe a little indecisive. There was a few Peninsula players around, and I had a feeling he thought one of them was going to get a hand on that. A big fist there from Atchison.
Number 23.
Gets it out towards Johnson. Johnson now. Frank and Tommy McNicholas. Tommy handballs towards the boundary line. A bit risque, but we'll have a throw-in on the half-forward flank about 50 metres out from the Peninsula goal as they make a change.
Peninsula number
and it looks like
Bonner. And Nelson coming off.
Sherman gets the tap out towards Josh McGrath. He gets rid of the ball. Carcass picks up, kicks around his body on his right. Ben Nicholson makes good position. Johnson hard at it with him. Ben Nico taps it out. Matty Hanrahan will get the free kick. They've got a lot more of the footy, Beaumaris, and I think they're using a lot better than the Peninsula boys who seem to be kicking the ball a bit high. Great mark! Going up high was number 54, who's Dentry. Mark Hall hard at the footy. Maybe it should have hung on to that, but the chest mark. And I'm sure he'll be kicking himself, but he'll get up and go again. So we'll have a bounce right on the line of the centre square. The ball goes up. It's a big fist by Atchison again. Ben Vaughan does well. Sees Bennett. He runs through. He's hard at it again. Vanny, maybe a free kick against Skinny Nico, I think, there. Free kick comes back to Bowen. I think has been Peninsula's best player, Peter.
Yes, the goal switch to the...
he goes up again, Dentry. Hard work there by Parsons. And Tagger Hall, Ben Vaughan. Onto the left. Bennett is playing a great game for Beaumaris around the middle of the ground. Looks towards Brooke King. There's no one down in the goals. Richard Maloney. Oh, yes, he just had him over the shoulder. He couldn't do much about that, though, as he ducked his head when Maloney went hard at him. The left foot is high once again. I don't think it's the ploy. That quick hands there. Parsons gets one in. Number 11 was A. Landry. Vanny should kick long. It's a squirrel, but it goes to Rooster.
Oh,
Well, that was lucky, but
very lucky.
that's what you get from playing in front, though, Peter.
That's the experience of Vanny then coming through.
Yes, he whacked the squirrel punt onto the boot, and it was a real freckle of a kick. It was,
Bit of a worm burner, Pete.
Rooster goes long. It's looking good from here.
Not so good.
It's a goal.
It's a sausage.
Sean Rooster Hanrahan, and
It's his first for the day.
hopefully not his last. Gives him a lot of bite there at centre half forward.
And the scoreboard moves along to Balmoral 7-4-46, Peninsula 4-1-25. Well, that was a much needed goal, Pete.
21-point lead here.
Not
a bad buffer at this stage of the game, but it's you know what grand finals are like. It's not over until that big fat lady starts singing. Ask a few of the Super Rules boys about that one. As Josh McGrath goes up, nearly takes the mark.
They sport each other a bit there.
In hard there was McMahon. Tagger Hall works hard at the bottom of the pack again. Could have just about got a free kick there. Someone has. And it's going to Josh McGrath. Hurt his shoulder 2 weeks ago in this match against Peninsula, but he seems to have come up very well. It's a big kick. Looks towards Hanrahan. He lost his feet just at the last moment, and Angus chips in to take the mark. Want to go, Pete?
On the outer side of the wing, of the ground, Peninsula of
Smothered by Matt Hanrahan.
excellent solo by Matty Hanrahan, and it's another throw in on the outer side wing position. And the ball is thrown in. Atchison and Hanrahan and Sherman. Peninsula get it out and kick it down to centre half forward position, and it's a big mark by number 16 for Peninsula. Handballs it on. They're looking good in the half forward line, heading for goal, and it's gone through for a point.
Behind, Peter.
So I'm behind for Peninsula. Goal 7-4-46 to 4-2-26.
A few of the under 19 boys up here, and they'll be keen as mustard to get out there next week for a
Under 19s have
win.
arrived, have they, Pete?
They have arrived. Jake's must have closed.
Who won the other game? St Kevin's? St Kevin's won by 3 points. Wow. Looks like next week Balmoral under 19s play St Kevin's in the grand final. What's your language, fellas? We're on air. Andy Easton.
Kicks out. Jono Holt working hard. Takes a great
that's a
mark.
25
and gets
metres.
ridden into the ground. You've got to bring him back. Plays it on. Good work, Jono Holt. Richard Maloney takes the mark. Good grab. Switches it around. Brooke King goes hard. Holds back. Great tap over. Simo, if it bounces up for him, he should have the pace to kick the goal.
Simo does it. Simo does it.
Great work, Sharks there. Brooke King got the tap over there. That was brilliant football.
Lovely mark by Maloney. Straight to, no, was it with Holt to Maloney?
Started with Jono Holt. Maloney, a big kick up there, and that's what you've got to do.
Looking for King. King over the top to Fairbanks. Through for a sausage roll. And Balmoral go on to 8-4-52 to 4-2-26. Double the score, Pete.
Great start. Jim Whittler walks along the boundary here. He's a bit proppy. And looks like Paul McManus is all fixed up. Wonder whether there's stitches in there. We'll have to